North Philadelphia, running around trying to learn how to play the bass guitar and checking things out. And I happened to run into this rehearsal, and these guys were playing some fusion. And I had never heard fusion before, and it completely blew me away. Growing up in Philadelphia has been very good for me because Philadelphia is a very rich place for music and musicians, and there's a lot of artists here, and there's a lot of inspiration here. So it's been a very good place for me to establish myself, you might say. Tyrone Brown and Sherman Ferguson and Odean Pope, they had a group called Catalyst, and Eddie Green, and they used to call me Rue Deep. So those were guys that I kind of came up under. Guys that inspired me, and they had a lot of love for me and made sure that I was moving in the right direction. Really, there is nothing really new. I mean, when I look at design, furniture design, when I look at clothing design, somehow all of that stuff kind of rehashes itself. I think it's the same with music. I think the only innovator is the creator, because the creator can actually take something and create something from nothing. Whereas we just basically take something that has already been established and kind of tweak it a little bit. But I think one has to have an understanding of basics first before they can try to do something innovative. Philadelphia is a very rich place for bass players. There's a lot of bass players here that come from here. Al Johnson and Stanley Clarke and Jocko, and he was from this area, and Gerald Heasley, Tyrone Brown, and there's a bunch of guys, Anthony Jackson. So I'm just glad to be part of that, those group of guys that planted their feet here, And my music is such. I'm always thinking about things that inspire me, things that I would hope that would bring about well-being, things that bring about peace and happiness. And so, Philadelphia being that place for rich R&B music as well, I grew up on that, and I kind of fused that into the jazz stuff that I do. And so I'm always listening to it all. I mean, one moment I might listen to the Delphonics, the next moment I might put on some Hard Silver. One day I might listen to Coltrane, next day I might listen to some, Stylistics. So that's the basis of what I'm about.